think that I'm about to just be having a threesome with a girl, if you think that one, she ain't gonna be on our level, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna do it with somebody that got just as much to lose. I'm not just doing it with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Or
basically saying that the kids are not safe around Iman. She said Iman be smoking weed around the kids and be forgetting to feed them. One of the wildest parts of the allegations is Tiana says that Iman put the kids in a rideshare in Chicago and had them dropped off at the United Center Arena alone while he had a private driver drop him off at the station.
The internet is in complete shock. Out of nowhere, Iman Shumpert has filed for emergency custody of his and Teyana Taylor's daughter. And the most shocking part? Sources close to Teyana say she didn't even see it coming. No warnings, no buildup. Just legal documents dropped like a bombshell. Now everyone is scrambling to make sense of this dramatic shift. Was this something Iman had been planning behind the scenes for months, quietly building his legal case while keeping up appearances? Or was it the result of a recent incident that forced his hand? The court documents claim it's urgent, and that urgency has sparked a tidal wave of speculation, emotion, and outright confusion. Because one thing is clear, this isn't just a couple fighting behind closed doors anymore. This is a full-blown custody war, and it's playing out in the public eye. The legal papers, leaked online just hours after they were filed, revealed the seriousness of the situation. Submitted by Iman's legal team, they are officially marked as an emergency custody request, which already sets the tone for something serious. The language in the documents is what really set the internet ablaze. Words like unforeseen risks and immediate danger are stamped across multiple sections. These aren't phrases used lightly in a legal battle involving a child. They are meant to convey that something drastic has occurred or is believed to be occurring in that child's environment. The court wasted no time either. A hearing date was scheduled just days later, leaving very little space for private resolution or mediation. And the moment screenshots of the documents began surfacing online, fans and bloggers alike began dissecting every word. TikTok and Twitter turned into real-time crime boards as users tried to decode what this could possibly mean for the couple, and more importantly, for their daughter. Teyana Taylor's reaction, or rather her restraint, only added fuel to the fire. She broke her silence not with a statement or press conference, but with a single Instagram selfie. The caption, "Pray I know the truth soon." It was short, cryptic, and emotionally loaded. In the photo, she looked calm, yet distant, wearing no makeup and staring straight into the camera. Her followers immediately sensed something was off. She didn't tag anyone, didn't follow up with an explanation, and didn't post anything else for hours. The silence was deafening. Behind the scenes, insiders say she was completely blindsided. A close friend reportedly told a tabloid, "She didn't even know this was coming. One day they were co-parenting, and the next, her phone blew up with messages about court papers." Her stories since then have been vague. Just a few emojis, quiet prayers, and inspirational quotes that fans are now analyzing like clues to a mystery. Social media, unsurprisingly, erupted into full-blown chaos. On Twitter, hashtags like SHOCKS Iman custody and Where is Tiana began trending within hours. Fans split into opposing camps almost immediately. Some are supporting Iman, saying that if he filed for emergency custody, he must have seen or experienced something disturbing enough to justify it. Others think this is an attempt to gain control, possibly even a preemptive strike before Teyana drops new music or goes public with a new relationship. TikTok was flooded with reaction videos, some from fans sobbing, others from legal analysts trying to break down what an emergency custody filing actually entails. Instagram turned into a makeshift detective agency, with fans comparing Teyana's cryptic post to the actual court documents. Every emoji, every image, every delay in posting, people were treating it like a puzzle waiting to be solved. And the theories? They came rolling in. Legal experts were quick to weigh in as soon as the story began to gain momentum. The idea of an emergency custody filing set off alarms, primarily because these types of legal actions are not used casually. In fact, they're considered rare and are only filed in the most serious of situations, ones where a child is believed to be in clear and immediate danger. They are not meant for emotional disputes or disagreements between co-parents. For a judge to even consider reviewing such a request, There needs to be solid documentation, credible evidence, or sworn testimony to justify the urgency of the matter. This isn't a route someone takes lightly, and the court system treats it as such. Some legal analysts believe the emergency filing could be a calculated move, an effort by Iman's legal team to establish a stronger position in an anticipated custody battle. In that light, it becomes a strategic maneuver rather than a reactionary one. By filing now, they might be trying to put Teyana on the defensive, or even create a legal paper trail that can be referenced later. A sort of warning shot, one that says this isn't going to be easy, and that he's ready to challenge the status quo. But others are more sympathetic to Iman's intentions, suggesting that if he truly believed his daughter was in an unsafe environment or exposed to something harmful, then this might have been the only fast and effective way to take action. For some parents in crisis, emergency filings are the only way to quickly engage the court system before more damage is done. If that's the case, then it becomes less about strategy and more about desperation, about a father acting out of genuine concern. Regardless of the motive, experts across the board agree on one thing. This is not going to be a slow or quiet process. Emergency custody cases move swiftly through the legal system, with multiple attorneys involved, evidence presented rapidly, and decisions sometimes made in a matter of days. But while the pace may be fast at first, the entire custody dispute could end up dragging on for weeks or even months, especially if new developments continue to emerge. The emotional weight, the media scrutiny, and the potential for courtroom drama make it a highly charged situation. Meanwhile, online discussions have exploded with fan theories and amateur sleuthing. Social media users, many of whom have followed Teyana and Iman's relationship for years, wasted no time drawing their own conclusions. One widely discussed theory claims that Iman must have seen or discovered something deeply disturbing, possibly involving someone in Teyana's inner circle, that triggered his reaction. The idea is that his actions weren't impulsive, but a response to a very real and very immediate threat he perceived involving their daughter. This theory has gained traction, especially among those who view Iman as a protective father first and foremost. Another angle fans are exploring is the timing of it all. Teyana has recently been teasing new projects, including fresh music and what appears to be the early stages of a documentary. Some speculate that the legal drama is more than a personal issue. It's a disruption, intentional or not, that could affect her professional momentum. The theory suggests that Iman's actions might be designed to draw public attention away from her creative work, forcing her into the public eye for reasons she didn't plan or consent to. Then there's the speculation involving actor Pierre, who's been linked to Teyana both professionally and, according to unconfirmed reports, romantically. Some fans believe that Iman may have taken issue with Aaron's presence around their child, which could have added fuel to the fire. If that discomfort turned into suspicion or jealousy, it might explain why things escalated so quickly. Whether rooted in fact or fueled by rumor, this theory is being discussed at length across various fan forums and comment sections. A fourth theory is perhaps the most media-focused of them all, that this entire situation is laying the groundwork for a major public revelation. Fans are speculating that Iman might soon give a tell-all interview, possibly with a media outlet or on a podcast, where he reveals details that haven't been made public or brought into court yet. Whether to defend himself, clear the air, or sway public sentiment, such an interview could shift the entire narrative. Whatever the truth may be, what's clear is that this story has gripped the public. It's no longer just about legal filings or co-parenting conflicts, it's become a cultural moment, a real-life drama unfolding in front of millions. With so many questions still unanswered and the stakes involving a child's well-being, the public remains hooked, waiting to see what happens next. Then there's the past. Teyana's old posts are now under a microscope. Fans are combing through her stories looking for warning signs they may have missed. One story from a few weeks ago showed her walking alone in the rain, with the caption, "Some storms are for clearing, not destroying." At the time, it seemed poetic. Now, it feels ominous. Another post included the quote, "Strength is silent," which fans now interpret as a hint that she was quietly enduring some kind of stress. There are even photos of her wearing oversized sunglasses indoors, which some viewers claimed could be hiding tears or signs of distress. All of this might seem like a stretch, but in the court of public opinion, nothing is too small to analyze. So what comes next? The emergency hearing is scheduled to take place within 72 hours of the filing, meaning a judge could issue a temporary custody ruling very quickly. That decision alone could shift the power dynamic between the two parents dramatically. Teyana is expected to respond with her own legal filing, possibly challenging the emergency claim or requesting joint custody terms. There's even talk that Aaron Pierre may be subpoenaed, especially if his name or presence was referenced in Iman's filing. As media attention continues to grow, we might see a situation where cameras are rolling outside the courthouse, capturing every move and word. This is no longer just a private dispute. It's turning into a high-profile legal drama. And let's not forget what this means for the person who matters most, their daughter. In the middle of all this legal and emotional turmoil is a young child whose life may be upended overnight. If custody shifts, it means a new routine, possibly a new home, and intense emotional strain. Experts say that when custody disputes happen in the spotlight, children can absorb the stress even more intensely. On top of that, fans and followers may start to take sides, influencing public perception in ways that could sway the outcome. There's always hope that both parents might find a way to co-parent peacefully, but right now, with this level of legal aggression, it feels unlikely. The path ahead may redefine their entire dynamic, not just as parents, but as individuals under the intense lens of fame and scrutiny. Iman's emergency custody filing didn't just shake Teyana, it shook fans, the media, and possibly the entire course of their family's future. One court decision could determine who their daughter lives with, what kind of access each parent gets, and how their careers are affected going forward. Is Iman acting out of concern, or trying to take control? Is Teyana hiding something, or was she simply caught off guard? As more details come out, we'll start to see the truth. But for now, we want to hear from you. Do you think Iman did the right thing? Was this protective parenting or a legal power move? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let us know if you're Team Teyana or Team Iman. Hit that like button, comment with a if you think this case is just heating up, or a if. You're waiting on the court to bring justice. And don't forget to subscribe, because this custody battle is far from over.